Okay, very briefly on the cleansing of the temple. Um, it's a familiar story, but has distinctive features. Synoptic accounts have all the synoptic gospels have Jesus doing something in the temple and saying, using a combination of Isaiah and Jeremiah, don't make the house of prayer a den of thieves. There's another saying that's lurking in the synoptic gospels, not in this episode, but brought into the trial of Jesus, that Jesus threatened to destroy the temple. Matthew and Mark have that saying, and Acts has it too. Luke doesn't have it. He puts it in Acts. This is a saying attributed to Jesus by others in all of the circumstances where it appears. In the Johannine diptych, we have an action and saying one, where Jesus talks about the folk in the temple as engaging in business, not being thieves, just business people. And the scriptural text that he cites is not from Isaiah or Jeremiah, but from the Psalms, which talks about zeal consuming me. But the other saying is in the whole pericope 2, in the other part of the diptych, where Jesus talks about destroying the temple and his rebuilding it, but he's not referring to the temple as a physical building, he's referring to his body. So interpretation happens. Tradition and interpretation is involved here. Jesus definitely had some sort of action in the temple, a pointed critique of the establishment, and scripture was used to justify that action, whether by himself or by his followers. And there probably was a prophecy that Jesus uttered about the destruction and replacement of the temple. Replacement how? By another temple? By a temple of human beings? A metaphorical temple? Not until totally clear, probably the latter. John mutes the critique, as we've already noted, and the placement of the story disconnects it from the trial and execution, so it takes the sting out of this episode, the political and social sting, by putting it early. The scripture refocuses the whole thing, the two scriptural texts that are involved, and the focus is on Jesus, not the temple. As always, the focus is on Jesus, not something else in the fourth gospel. And that's what's happening here. A story about Jesus and his political engagement, if you will, is made into a story about himself. Ever so quickly, we have versions of this. El Greco, the great mannerist, throwing Jesus out of the temple, is one of my favorites of El Greco.